we're hopefully finishing up NPC Conversations. How does the artwork? I do all the art myself. Yeah, I do all of it myself. It's getting there. Eventually, we'll have full map. Yeah, I use Sprite for all the art though. I've been slowly trying to get the cliffs to not look like shit. I mean, even if you don't do like the art part, you can get like a lot of free assets and stuff. You wanna do like game dev, you can still do it with like free assets or whatever. Feels like cheating. I mean, it just kind of depends on like if you're just doing it for fun or if you're trying to like release something. But a lot of people release games still with like stuff from the Unity asset store because you can still kind of like tweak the assets usually. Particular aesthetic taste, yeah, I mean that can be the challenge. Like I've used other projects where I've done like stuff from the Unity asset store, but none of my stuff in this game is from the asset store just because even like some of my own stuff doesn't fit. I don't know. But like, yeah, there's not like a lot that I can find that really matches like what I want. Moved a bunch of stuff around last night and then I forgot to save it. It's kind of sad. I need to move this over here to hide the second version of us. I don't know, there are some games that like pull it off well. You can still use free assets and kind of get like what you're trying to like go for like aesthetic wise, but you do have to kind of like tweak them yourself to get everything to kind of look the way you want or look like cohesive. You're really using like a lot of asset packs, but you can kind of do that with like lighting even and just like changing materials and stuff out. You just kind of gotta be like creative with it. I don't really work in like 3D. Like I feel like for 3D you can do a lot more tweaking. A game is a piece of art, it should reflect what the artist conceives, yeah. Not just like another engineering problem. No, I agree with that, it's true. It's like games are a mix of like both. It's like it's good to have the, you know, the code and everything, you know, working the way you intend it, but ultimately it's like how your game looks is a big part of it. Indie devs, the modern renaissance. Oh man, there's so much like stuff that goes into a game you don't even think about. It's like you got arts, you got programming, you got sound and like music, even just like animations and stuff, writing too, like the dialogue or just like story writing. Should I, wait, what? Remove whatever the hell that is. Okay, I think this is working. We gotta try it again though, because there's like a chance that they just happen to go to the right spot. Alright, this is working. He's leaving immediately though. How's the dev work? It's going good. We got the NPCs to go to the correct spots when they're talking to each other. Alright, now we just need to have them actually do something when they talk to each other. Okay, this guy keeps leaving too quickly too, so we gotta fix that. Because they're not- wait, hold on. Let me write some notes. That's not how you spell dialogue. Alright. How do I spell it? I don't even know. Show us- oh my god. You're gonna see my mechanical keyboard. Literally the shittiest keyboard they make. It's the, what is this? The $12 Logitech keyboard. The reason I have a $10 Logitech keyboard, nope, it's literally the cheapest one you can buy. And the reason I have that is because I have broken 3 keyboards in the past like 2 months. Because I keep spilling coffee or water on them. Mostly coffee. And they just like break instantly. I just buy the cheapest one possible because I'm probably gonna spill coffee on this one too. I'm not really a keyboard enthusiast. How many years of programming for me? I've done like 4 years of programming at this point, I'd say. I think, yeah, 4 years. I worked for 2 years, like for doing just like web stuff. And then before that I like just like learned how to program for 2 years and did like more like QA and stuff. Degree in software engineering? No, I went to school for something different than coding. I didn't do coding until after college. What was your major? I did like geology, like geologic engineering, so like rocks. They can get to the correct location now. Now they just need to wait for each other to both be there before they leave. Because right now they kind of leave before they start talking to themselves basically, and then they don't wait for the other guy to get there. But we can fix that, that's not that hard. We'll see if they just like wait, or if they leave, or if it breaks. One of the few will happen. Okay, so he shouldn't leave until the other, like they should both leave at the same time. And then we'll fix the offset somehow. Actually I do think that works. I think he just got a null reference. They complete, it should say like completed or whatever at the same time. Okay, no, that guy just left. Goodbye. Awkward. And then this guy can never finish the conversation, I think, because the other guy left. The problem was that they were too far apart and it was starting too early. Or they were too, the radius was too big for, like, checking if they had made it on time. Because it seems like it was working fine, actually. Okay, now the conversation has started. Perfect. Yeah, the radius was just too big. I think this guy's breaking after he does that, but whatever. How are we gonna do an offset? Only one of them should need to have an offset, to be fair. Probably the acceptor, because they're probably gonna be further away. I mean, it's also possible, I'm thinking I literally just have a game object that's offset from the other game object, and we assign them to stand in the correct positions. That might be easier, honestly. And instead of having have two spots next to one another. And we'll probably also have to switch this, flip the sprite, but that's easy. Okay, I don't know. Alright, so far so good. Okay, it worked. Alright, I see the problem now is they're too far away from each other. When I'm doing that check, that's okay. We can fix that. Alright, well, somebody started the conversation. Nice, alright, perfect. I literally just had it backwards. That's how it works. Alright, they talked. Alright, I just gotta flip this guy around though, because he's like talking to his ass right now. There we go. Pushing me, bro. Okay, I wonder if there's still something wrong with the location offset. It seems like they're not like acknowledging that they're both there yet. Because okay, there's two, it's like, it's weird. So there's two spots on the map they can talk. I guess it's because it's slightly further off. Because this one, they cannot reach one another. Or they don't realize that they're next to one another. But the other one they do. How long have you been learning for? I think I've been doing Unity a lot more so in the past like 8 months. But I learned like on and off for the past like couple of years. Yeah, most of my game dev I've been doing in the past few months. Stuck in the tutorial loop, yeah. I think the best way to get out of the tutorial loop is just kind of like make your own thing. I don't know. Even if it doesn't come out good. Like I have some games that like, even if you don't finish it, like, I don't know, I feel like it's sometimes good to like just try to make like your own thing, and like you can still use tutorials, but like only use parts of tutorials. Like use a tutorial but don't do like exactly everything they're doing, like build off of it. I feel like with tutorials you can kind of, I don't know, I find myself like not learning as much sometimes. Because you're just like not really thinking about what you're doing fully. At least that's what I did. Like you kind of just like go on autopilot and like just do whatever they're doing, and then you're like, I don't understand how a lot of this worked. But yeah, also documentation eventually, once you know a little more of what you're doing, can help a lot. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We got the NPCs working, so that's exciting. So yeah, see you next time.